Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. And today I just want to go over this little interesting tidbit. Maybe you already know it, maybe you don't. If you did know it, then you can just pass over this. If you didn't know it, then this might be some valuable information for you and your kitchen. From a culinary perspective, we always talk about when we make homemade pizza, the need for a pizza stone to get that extra crispy crust and that delicious flavor. Now you can see that my pizza stones are very well used because they're old, because I use them. But this isn't very large and they're kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. And not only that, these were an investment. This top one, this is a Pampered Chef pizza stone, and it's, I think this is a 14-inch pizza stone. And this thing cost me well over $30 at the time that I bought it. I've had this for 20 years. Okay, so I'm thinking when I bought it, I probably paid closer to $40 for it. I've had this a long time. This other one below I found at Big Lots and paid considerably less, but nonetheless, you know, still an investment. However, I've been doing my research and I wanted to share it with you. Now, as much as I like these pizza stones, the one thing that I have found, why are pizza stones so expensive? Because they're round. Okay? I have to bake if I want to do a loaf of artisan bread, it pretty much has to be round or smaller and elongated. Well, I wanted to find out if there was a way. I see a lot of chefs who use tile in their kitchen, in their oven, to simulate a pizza oven. Well, I did a little research, and now you don't have to do that research, but I do encourage you to do that research on your own. These pizza stones were expensive, anywhere between $20 and $40. If you look for a good larger pizza stone, you're going to be paying much more than that. This is a piece of unglazed, all-natural, polished travertine tile. And I'll show you the back side. Okay? It's very porous, and that is the one thing that a pizza stone needs to be, is porous. Now, you can go to your home improvement center. We went to our local Lowe's, which is a smaller Lowe's, and but they still had travertine tile. This is a 18-inch square. Now, the two that are recommended are the travertine or their Santia. And you can find these in the tile section or in the garden section, because they also make these like for garden pavers, but they're thicker. So I recommend this. This is thinner. This is like half an inch thick, maybe. Yeah. And what I have done, you can see I've already used it because you don't have to wash it. You just need to scrape it off. And I just take my my bench scraper, and I scrape any crumbs that get on there off. Now, it fits in my oven.
Perfectly.
Just
on the lowest rack.
Put your lower rack on the lowest rack. And just push it all the way back. And I have it centered.
It fits perfectly.
Now, if I wanted to be super picky, I could go buy another tile and have them cut a piece that I could slip right in there. I plan on leaving this in my oven. And I have had this in my oven for about a week. When I want to bake pizza or bread on it, I just take this upper rack out. You want to make sure that you heat your oven for about an hour before you're going to use it. And if you're going to cook pizza on it, then you're going to need to heat it at like 400 degrees for about an hour. For my bread, I just heat it to the recommended temperature. I made Italian bread on this the other day, and it came out so spectacularly that I don't think I'll ever make Italian bread another way again. The other benefit of this is that that stone retains so much heat that after you turn off your oven is still considerably hot. So it will, in this time of year, it will help to keep your kitchen warm, for one thing. But you could actually bake something else in there with your oven turned off. And I would say if you had something that needed to bake for 30 minutes or so, that stone is going to remain hot for that long. So it is an energy saver because your oven is not going to be cycling if you have an electric stove, possibly a gas one as well. It's going to keep the internal temperature of your oven compartment hot for a longer period of time so that you're going to actually save energy in the meanwhile. So I wanted to share that with you, and I hope it's useful information. And if you've always ordered a pizza stone but you found that maybe they were too far out of range, this piece of tile costs $6.
You can bake much more on that too.
You can bake a ton more on that. You could put a much larger pizza on that. For heaven's sake, you could put an extra large pizza on that stone, not like you can put on these round stones that I have. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned something. And I hope that you go ahead and research how to put a pizza stone in your oven that won't cost you an arm and a leg and that will serve you for years and years to come. And let's be serious, right? If that cracks or breaks, it costs $6. If this one up here cracks or breaks, I'm going to cry. You know? So, you know, what does your wallet say you can afford? You can have great pizza at home and you don't have to spend a ton of money. Go to the Home Improvement Center and look for a travertine unglazed tile or a Santia tile and have at it. Give it a try. What do you have to lose? About $6. That's what you have to lose. So, I hope you try it. I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you learned something, and I hope you're going to give it a try, and I hope that you love it. I know that you will. I also wanted to say, if you're new to my channel, I hope that you'll hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen. And also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, and also on my blog over at blogger.com. There will be links to all of those things in the information bar below. So, I hope that you all have a great day, and make sure that you come back tomorrow. I'll see ya!